Up next is Vivek Bengani from CAMS Insurance Repository. He is the CEO there. Vivek has 2 decades of experience in BFSI in both national and international markets. Under his leadership, CAMSRep has grown to servicing 9.5 million electronic policies and 7.5 million e-insurance accounts. I'm sure these numbers, while this was given to us, these numbers hold true at that point of time. I'm sure these numbers would have refreshed to much larger ones. He has helped launch India's first full-service platform, Bima Central, for streamlined insurance portfolio management. I think a lot of people have tried to do this individually, but I'll be very interested to take a look at how CAMS has taken a stab at it. So inviting Mr. Vivek Bengani from CAMS. Vivek.
Good morning, everyone. And we are here to talk about Bima Central, an industry platform which allows customers to aggregate all their insurance benefits in one place and then try and maximize the value from there. This platform is about 6 months old, and in the last 6 months, it's gathered about 3.5 lakh users. We have now got about 50 to 60,000 transactions happening on this every month. That's the kind of transactions that we are doing. The base of this platform is about 1 crore of policies with about 80 lakh customers. Today, what we want to do is just to give you a quick introduction of what the story of Bima Central is. Why is it that we are trying to build this industry platform? And then we will quickly get into the product itself to showcase what all it affords to do today. So just give me literally the next 2-3 minutes to take you through the story of Bima Central. Here it is. How we started about 2 years back. We actually spent time figuring out where the friction in the system is. On one hand, we have the insurers. On the other hand, we have the policyholders. It's an ecosystem which has a lack of trust. People don't trust each other with the data that they have. And it actually leads to very unintended consequences. Customers don't want to trust their data with the insurance companies. There is distributor involved in between. Insurance companies are not able to actually go ahead and reach out to the customers directly because there is distributor involved in between. Both of them know that they need the distributor for making sure that ends meet together, but it is not really giving optimum outcomes in there. Our objective is to set up a platform which talks about the customer's point of view in this ecosystem. And that is why 2 things that we have done. We are not here to sell insurance. We are only here to help customers maximize the value of their insurance portfolio. So we are not into selling insurance. We are only into servicing insurance platforms. Second thing that we have done is we work from the customer's point of view. So our job is to be the custodian of the data of the customer. It can be utilized in many places, provided the customer knows and gives the consent of using that data wherever he wants to consume his insurance benefits. All these things have come from our research. We continue to do immense amount of effort in understanding the customer's journey of insurance usage. And you will see that our product design actually caters to how customers think about insurance, not so much about product or the features that the insurance companies put out. So I've already summarized the key takeaways from the research. So we understood from the research 4 things. There's a gap in product understanding. There's a gap in need fulfillment. There's a gap in servicing the product benefits. And therefore, there is a gap in benefit realization. So the platform tries to maximize benefit realization, how easy you can make it for the customer to use the benefits of insurance. And we believe we are in a unique position to solve that problem because our interest is actually being on the customer side and not so much of be on the distributor's side. This is in one line the value proposition of our platform. We talk about a consolidated view of all your insurance benefits in one place. It tells you what you have in your portfolio and what you don't have, which automatically puts the benefits against the needs of the customer. The second thing it tells you is, if you were to utilize any of your product benefits, are you ready to use those benefits? Because we know that in insurance, all benefits that you have to use come with conditions, right? So you have to be ready with those conditions. If you happen to have a problem today, and if you start fulfilling those conditions, then the benefit is of no use. So you have to be claim ready at all points in time. And finally, can this platform actually enable combination of benefits to be used? So can I combine the benefits of liquidity from life insurance to paying the claims of health insurance, or actually many other benefits like that, that is possible to do on the platform. I'll stop here and I'll bring my colleague Aman. Aman, please take us through the product and showcase what are the features which are already live. Just the final word from my side. We are in the process of integrating with multiple insurance companies. Right now, we have 4 of them which have integrated. SBI General was our primary sponsor insurer, I would say. ICICI Prudential, which has integrated with us. We are right now in integration with SUD Life and Tata AIA. We've also got Insurance Samadhan working with us, Bima Pay working with us, as well as we have got Geo Finance coming on board for financing policy loans on this platform. So that's where we stand right now. The ecosystem is growing, and it's growing pretty rapidly. And we'll get you into the product demo right away. Aman, over to you.
Thank you, Vivek. So I will quickly shift the view. So this is the view that we have as on the app that we have. One thing that we have made sure that we are not stuck to the form factor. So you go to web, you go to app, it's pretty much the same experience, because some people want to have apps, good for them. Some people don't want, it works well for them also. This is an app which ironically we don't want people to use. God forbid that anybody want to use this. But yes, so there are times when people would need to use this, but then at that time it should be helpful. So this app, I will take you through the sign up process. There are some challenges that we have solved there. So one is that we have made it multilingual. So right now, if you go and download the apps, English and Hindi are available, and Telugu and Marathi are going to come this quarter. So the customer selects the language, they do a sign up. So they put their PAN number, mobile number, date of birth, whatever information that is required, privacy checks. So now we have some cases here. So one case is that EIA is with CAMSRep. It's very straightforward. We know the customer, so we will just simply take them to the data and start showing them.
I just want to add a point here. I don't know if the audience here is aware of it, but the platform works on the back of the insurance repository license that we have, which means that we are allowed to aggregate customers' policies in one place because we are able to offer an electronic insurance account. Electronic insurance account is a unique account for every policyholder in the industry. They are not supposed to have 2 accounts. They're only supposed to have 1 account, which allows them to aggregate all of this in one place. There are currently 4 insurance repositories. CAMS is one of them. And we have now got and built this platform so the customers can use this. So you have to think about it that there is an account which is there, and this journey that we are showcasing is of how you can use your EIA account or open your EIA account on the platform itself.
So if EIA account is with someone else, so we simply tell them that, this is who the repository is with whom you have the account. The customer can initiate a porting if they want, or they can simply go and use the platform for the respective repository. So, however, let's say the new EIA has to be created. The customer does not have an EIA account. So in that case, there are again options. User has a CKYC, because EIA cannot be opened without a KYC. So now since KYC is mandatory for everybody, so more insurance policies are coming on the platform because customers are now able to open the account with us. So let's say they does not have a CKYC, so we provide options for them to do CKYC, DigiLocker, eVahan, Aadhaar, passport. So whatever customer selects, we help them to go through the KYC. We do all the OCR readings. All the tech is available with us. So we do verifications, and this is in case the tech fails. So we have a full operations team sitting at the back office, figuring out that if they are checking the documents and making sure that there is no wrong entry that has happened. So once it's done, so verification is complete. That so the customer who is already with us, the customer directly lands here, where you see. So we show them the details, ask them so let's say the email is not available, so we ask them to put an email. It's an OTP validated process. So this is another thing that we always do. We will never use data which is not validated, because one, the customer is relying on us. Second, the other data users like insurers, they also rely on us for a correct data. So whatever data we will be providing, it will always be verified and correct. So we proceed, and we go to this piece, which is an authorized representative. It's an EIA exclusive. As per regulation, we are required to ask the customer to put a person in charge of the EIA account in case the person is incapacitated or no longer there. So this feature is something that we encourage the customer to use, but they can skip if they want. However, we see that customers take it up because it's quite a useful feature, and then MPINs and all. So, but after this, so now this is where the first problem comes. So how to put policies into the EIA account? Any source that you see, you need the policy number, and customers generally don't know what their policy numbers are, because a policy has multiple numbers which look like policy numbers. So that is where we have partnered with the Insurance Samadhan, and we are using their tech to read the policies and extract the policy number. So we have created a full onboarding wizard for that, where we are telling them what policies they already have, and then asking them to add policies. They can either click a picture of the policy, or they can upload PDF, or they can simply enter the policy number. So we have all types of people. So they would want to use it the way they want to use it. So let's say they add policies, we create a full list, and then we move on and finish the policy onboarding. So what basically we have done is we have helped the customer to create the policy number. Sorry. So we figure out the policy number from the PDF and curate the portfolio in one place. Now there are other things that are in progress, which is account aggregator and all being integrated into that. So but there are certain challenges that we are trying to fix, and once those are done, hopefully that will also be available here. So once submitted, now the policies have been successfully submitted to the respective insurers. Again, we are not using the data which is input by anybody. So everything is getting vetted. Now this is a vetting by the insurer. So we are sending this information to the insurer. This is called conversion, dematerialization. It's a regulated process. The insurer gets the request from us and gives us the customer data in proper XML format, and we take that data as the correct data. So and then the customer lands on the home page. So this is how we have designed the home page. So you see that we have done, this is where the shift has happened from our research. We have taken this from our research. The customer sees benefits. The customer doesn't see policies. So what we have done, started with basic policy benefit aggregations, like telling what is the total cover, what is the total accident cover, because there might be multiple policies that might have accident cover. You want to answer?
No, please go ahead.
And then there are riders. So a disability rider is sitting within a policy. Customer doesn't really know about it. So we are bringing all those covers out, and also aggregating across policy, so that the customer knows that this is the total amount that I have. And same for savings also, we are trying to show the guaranteed, non-guaranteed, the usual terminologies. And health, we are telling them what is total hospitalization cover. If they are having more policies, we are putting it here. The critical care is a life insurance policy or a rider, but we are bringing it into health because it is pertaining to health. So that this is how customer sees it, because the customer will use it in a medical situation. And assets, so we have deliberately used the term assets and not motor, because we are telling the customer that it's bigger than the motor. You can have your home insurance, or your phone insurance, or so on and so forth. All kinds of asset insurances put up here. And then we are showing the calendars where the customer is able to pay the premiums whenever they are due. And then we have the wizard. So I will quickly go back.
While we would want to go and showcase the services, I want to show another use case. You have seen the platform now. At the moment, this platform is already, we should shift to the SBI,
Yes.
This thing. This platform, if the customer comes to Bima Central, they can use this. We've also done a different journey, which is if you go to SBI General's mobile app today, you will be able to access this journey like this. I mean, you can showcase this.
Sure.
So-
So the idea here is to, like I said, we want to be platform or form factor agnostic. I'm not pushing the customer to come to my platform. I'm just providing services wherever the customer wants. So this is one of the use cases that we have switched on with SBI General. So in SBI General's web page or the web portal that they have, this is how they switch on the endorsement. So you put up a policy number, they do an OTP verification, and then they ask you to select what kind of endorsement do you want to do. So let's say we want to change the contact number. So you put the policy, the phone number here, and then you say continue. And then they again do a OTP verification to take the request. And once that is done, so this comes up for that customer. We know who the customer is, right? The SBI General and also knows that they are BimaCentral users. So this pops up, and then if customers say, yes, update all my policies, so we open the BimaCentral for them there in that then itself. So this is the ubiquity of the portfolio. The portfolio can be anywhere, on any insurance platform, or if there is any other platform that it should be. So we are again doing a OTP verification of the data, because like I said, we don't send an unverified data. And then we are asking the customer to pick the policy where they want, and then we move, and then we do our regular process, and we finish. So
This can be done for multiple endorsements.
yeah.
What we wanted to demonstrate is that for us, it's important. While this transaction is happening on SBI General, there is no data of the customer which is getting shared to SBI General. However, customer can still access his insurance portfolio there. So that's really the big benefit in here. Within the real estate of the digital real estate of the insurer, you can actually do all of these things. Now we are actually taking it 2 steps forward. They will have access to the full portfolio. Customer will have access to full portfolio, not the insurer. So that's how we are building this, journey in there. We have a stall here. We'll be happy to take you through the use cases which are already active. Like I said, we have policy loans that is here already done. We are going to go live in this quarter, and many other use cases that are there. Given that we have run out of time, we just wanted to showcase the 2 big things in here. Thank you for your time and patience. Hope you have found this value in this platform. Thank you.
Thank you very much.